Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlene, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while. In today's video, we are doing my top 25 perfumes that I tried in the year 2025. So if you would like to see my picks, these are coming from the celebrities, the designers, some of my dupe houses. I picked my top picks of fragrances that I tried throughout this 2025 year. So if you want to see my picks, then just stay tuned. All right, you guys. So if you know me, you know we've done a lot of testing of fragrances this year, anywhere from Victoria's Secret to the celebrities, to the designers, even some of the niche. Then we had some of the dupe houses. I'm doing my Middle Eastern and Arabian perfumes in separate videos. I already posted one for LATTAFA. And then I got another one coming up for, I don't know if that one will go up before this one, but it will be for all my other Arabian perfumes, like my top picks from this year that I tried. This is focusing on my dupe houses like the Dupes brand, Juliana's Perfumes, genre perfumes, like I said, Victoria's Secret, designer perfumes, some of the niche perfumes. So any of those categories, this is my top 25 perfumes from those categories. So these are not in any particular order. We're just gonna grab and go. I will try to keep the dupe houses together in case anyone's specifically looking for those type perfumes. All right, so first things first, let's start off with my Marc Jacobs Perfect Absolute. This one was released this year for 2025. If you go back and check out my Ulta hauls and even my dedicated video for this particular perfume, you would have heard me tell you the story about how this one blew my socks off. Like, I left the store, went back, returned to get it because it was that good. Now, if you also know me, you also heard me talk about how this reminds me of, it's not the exact, but it reminds me of my beloved Marc Jacobs Decadence, except they used a different, that one has the plum, this one is using fig. So this one has our caramelized fig in it. It has my Jasmine Absolute, which I absolutely love that note. I love jasmine, but the Absolute is amazing. And they have amber in this. But this scent is so addictive. I absolutely love the richness of this, the caramelization of that fig. I love a good fig note as well. And the caramelization of the fig in here is so good. It lasts so long. This is a beautiful release that Marc Jacobs did this year. It's amazing. I love, love, love Marc Jacobs Absolute. So it made my top 25 pick for this year. The next one that I tried this year was more so here recently within the last few months. I did a review on this one as well. This is Paris Hilton's Iconic. So this one is the one that gives you those fruits. It has the peach in there. It's very juicy. It has raspberry in there as well. So those combination of those fruits is very, very lovely. Then it also gives you some of those florals, like the peony is in here. That smells absolutely gorgeous. And then it gives a little warmth and sensualness about it at the base. It has that amber in it. It has that sandalwood in it. And it also has some musk in it. So when you first spray this, it kind of reminds you like just of your typical floral fruity fragrance. But as it dries down throughout the day, I end up loving it more and more and more. So that's why this one made the top list, because it had a little more character about it than I was anticipating. So I end up enjoying this quite a bit. So that made this land in my top 25 picks. So the Paris Hilton Iconic is my second pick for this list. My next pick of one that I tried this year was from this Merv brand. This is Merv Ombre. So Merv Ombre has that blood orange, has honey in it, and it has a little patchouli base. But this is one of the ones that smells like your Scandalous scent. So if you love that Jean Paul Gaultier Scandalous scent, you will absolutely love this one. But that blood orange combination with the honey, with the orange blossom, with a little bit of the patchouli, the caramel in here, all those scents, the combination is gorgeous. This is so good. It's a beautiful scent. So if you love those notes, like I mentioned, the blood orange, the honey, the caramel, you know, all those good things. If you love those scent notes, you're going to absolutely love this. The bottle is gorgeous. It's got a beautiful, sleek design as well. But this is a beautiful scent. So, like I said, it puts you in the mind of Scandalous. So if you love that scent profile, then you're going to absolutely love this as well. This other one is from the brand Lalique. This is their Amethyst Eclat. So Amethyst Eclat also has some berries in it. It has raspberries and blackberries, so hence the coloration. It has a predominant berry note, especially blackberries. But then it also has like your rose. It has peony. It has a magnolia in here as well. But this is mostly your berries. So that fruity floral sweetness, that's what you're getting with this. If you love raspberry, you love a blackberry note, and then you mix it in there with the peony, the sweetness of the peony and the rose, then you're going to love that. This is what I mostly get from this, is the berries and that peony and the rose scent. And it's absolutely gorgeous. This is definitely a sweeter take as well. It's not cloying or anything like that. It's just got a nice fruity sweetness and floral elements thrown in there that just makes this a beautiful scent. So that is Amethyst Eclat by Lalique. Absolutely gorgeous. The next scent that I have for you all is the Valentino Born in Roma Extra Dose. Absolutely love this. This one was released earlier this year as well, but this one has that vanilla in it, that rich extra dose of that Madagascar bourbon vanilla. I love me a good bourbon vanilla, and this is no joke. This is amazing. It has that cassis in there. It also has that rum in there that is so addictive. This scent, yes, this scent is so addictive. Like when you start wearing this, you don't want to put it down. It has that kind of like, you know how liquor has that depth about it, that rum has that smoothness about it, but then just add in there that deep, deep, warm bourbon vanilla with that cassis. Like when they say extra dose, this is heavy on the vanilla. It's very smooth, creamy, and sweet. And it smells so good. Like so good. Amazing. Love this. Donna Born in Roma Valentino Extra Dose fragrance is gorgeous. The next scent that I have for you is from this Rare Beauty. Her release of Rare. I have it in this collection. I put it back in this box so I can show you how it came together. But this scent here, it has that caramel, pistachio, I'll tell you the notes on it, pink pepper, ginger, cocoa beans, vanilla, sandalwood, tonka beans, and skin musk. This is warm, sweet, with a little spice about it. It's very creamy. It lasts all day. This is a beautiful scent that she released This smells amazing. Absolutely love this scent. But if you're looking for, like it says, it has the caramel in it. What I pick up on in this, I pick up the caramel, a little bit of pistachio, but not too much. I get the pink pepper, the vanilla, the cocoa, but that dry down of the sandalwood and the tonka beans in this fragrance is wonderful. It's wonderful. So Rare Beauty, Rare by Selena Gomez. She did a great job on this fragrance. So soon as I finish this up, I will be getting a bigger bottle of this one because it smells that good. This is beautiful. So Selena Gomez Rare from Rare Beauty, amazing. So it made my top 25 list for this year of scents that I've tried. So let's go on to the next one. The next scent that I tried this year this was from the Victoria's Secret brand. This one I was super shocked by. It blew my socks off. I was surprised that this was a VS scent. I was like, what? They did a great job on this. This is a gourmand scent from them, a fruity floral gourmand scent. And the one I'm talking about is Tea's Sugar Floor. This has an apple. It has some jasmine buds in it. And it has caramel. So that combination of the caramel with the jasmine, with the apple, smells amazing. So this fruity floral gourmand, however you want to put it, it actually surprised me quite a bit. Loved it. The longevity of this was very well as also. So Tea's Sugar Floor did not come to disappoint. After I smelt it in the travel, I immediately ordered the bigger bottle whenever they had their next scent event sale that they had going on. I showed you guys in one of my Victoria's Secret hauls about, how I was trying out their collections and doing the travel sprays of the different ones. And I've done dedicated reviews to several of their fragrances that I have tried. And this is one also that I did a dedicated review on. But this one was the one that I tried it in the travel and immediately went back and ordered the bigger size. So that should tell you something. Tea's Sugar Floor, caramel, apple, jasmine. So good. The next one is also from Victoria's Secret. They released this one this past fall. And this one is Bare Suede Vanilla. Now, their Bare line is one that's supposed to adapt to everyone's skin chemistry, right? They have musk in there. They whole blend, a proprietary blend that they created just for their Bare line, and they're supposed to adapt to a person's skin chemistry. So those scents are going to come off differently on each person, which is kind of what scents do anyways. So take that as you will, but that's their musk, their proprietary blend musk is where they advertise the Bare line from. But this one has a saffron note in here that smells amazing. So this is the close-up of the bottle. But this one has a creamy milk, a sandalwood, and the saffron. That combination of those scents in this fragrance is gorgeous. It has a honey-like creaminess and milkiness about it that is gorgeous. Like, it smells so good. And this one is another one that lasts for 6+ hours on your skin. You will smell this, and as it dries down, it just gets better and better and better, in my opinion. So Bare Suede Vanilla was definitely a hit for me. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this scent. So another one that surprised me, instead of Victoria's Secret, it was on the pink side. So Pink Shine. Yes, Pink Shine. This is another one that is a fruity floral gourmand scent. But this one has a juicy, bright dragon fruit in it. Dragon fruit is a scent note that is kind of newer to me. Like I started loving it back in the spring, summery time. But then they got sugared petals. So not only does it have a floral note in it, but it's a sweet floral. And then they put chantilly cream and vanilla in it. So chantilly cream is another cream that I love. So they put that in there, giving it that nice sweet creaminess. So this scent profile takes you from that juicy fruit to that sweet florals and then goes into the creaminess. So it kind of does that whole fruity floral gourmand like that other one I was telling you about, but in a different direction, because this has that juicy fruit in there, that dragon fruit in there. That scent of that dragon fruit is so good. Yeah, it's a bright fruit, not citrusy. Don't think fresh and citrusy. It's a sweet, bright fruit. So that mixed with the sweet florals, mixed with the chantilly cream, that vanilla, giving it that creamy, sweet, smooth element about it, is what this one has. It smells so good. This was another one I did a video on, and it was so surprising to me. Absolutely love this. I think they have a pink one, and I did the regular pink versus the shine, and shine, of course, won the cake for me. This one smells so good. It just gives you like, it almost smells like a little candy at the end because of that sweet creaminess about it. You know how you have some of those, like, think of like Werther's Original, but not caramel. And this doesn't have caramel in it, but you know how the Werther's Original creamy candies, how it has that creamy, milky, smooth element about it. That's what this kind of reminds me of. But you know, just think of like a fruit candy versus caramel, if I'm making any sense. But that's what this is reminding me of. It's so good. And he did a great job on this one. So that is Shine by Pink, one that I tried this year and absolutely loved. All right, so let's go into some of my other ones. So one of my niche perfumes that I picked up, that I tried this year, was from the House of Sillage. And that is my mini from the House of Sillage. If you look up behind me, I have all my box for my mini is over here. I have my Tweety from the House of Sillage over here, and then I have all my other House of Sillage boxes behind me. I love the brand, and the Minnie Mouse is not only super adorable, like you can't get enough of how beautiful this is, right? But it's not just beautiful. The juice inside is amazing as well. So this is your fruity marshmallow. Yes, whipped cream. It's so good. It has your raspberry caramel. So a little bit of coconut is in here as well, which if you know me, you know I love coconut. I love all the tropical fruits. Give me coconut, give me pineapple, you know, give me the mango, give me all the tropicalness. And then it has vanilla, musk, and a little bit of cedar in the base. But just it, you know, you really don't smell the woods in there. It's just giving it a little warmth, a little base to it. What you're mostly getting in here is the raspberry, the whipped cream, the marshmallow. Yes, with some of that caramel with a little bit of coconut. You can smell the coconut, but it's very minimal in here. But that's what you're getting. And this smells so good. Smelled so good that I did not want to run through my juice because I was hitting it up pretty good. And I'm like, nope, we're not doing that. We're not going through it that fast. So guess what I did? Yes. So remember how I told you I also have some of my dupe houses in this video? Well, first things first was genre Perfumes, which I'm about to get into genres here in a second. But genres Perfume did their version called Many More. Yes, Many More. Many More and Minnie Mouse did side by side comparison of them. After I did a wear test by itself, I did a side-by-side comparison. Minimum difference, they smell exactly the same. So I got my backup juice. But you know, I didn't stop there because, you know, if you keep up with my channel, then you know I've been loving on the Dupes brand. So Dupes brand back in the summer also did their version called Mini Magic. So Mini Magic, tested it, also did side-by-side comparison of it. Same, minimum difference. You would not be able to tell much of a difference in them. So both of those, close enough, close enough. So, fell in love with this scent. Love my Minnie Mouse. Love the bottle. You cannot beat the packaging. Love the bottle. Love the box. Hence why I still have it. But glad I still got other options for the juice inside. So with that being said, this all was put as one because this is exactly the same scent. In my opinion, for all three, they're the same scent. But this is my top 25. In my top 25, this scent here. Made it in my top 25 because I fell in love with that scent this year. So that is your Minnie Mouse from House of Sillage. Another scent that I fell in love with because this one has fig in it as well. And that is your Fleur's Father Figure. Now, I have this miniature in there. It came within a set because what put me on to this scent was not originally this scent itself. It was actually a body mist that Bath & Body Works released called Guilty as a Fig. That Guilty as a Fig, I loved it so much, I said I needed to put my nose on the original because I love me a good fig scent. Hence, why you saw this earlier. I love me a good fig scent. A nice sweet fig, and this is your woody fig scent. So this one has water lily, lush fig in it, cassis buzz, orris root, iris flower, jasmine dew, skin musk, Madagascar vanilla, patchouli leaf, and sandalwood. All of that is in there, but this is your fruity woodsy scent is what I would call this. Your fruity floral woodsy scent. I love this scent. So I love this one so much from Fleur, Father's Figure, that when the Dupes brand released their version called Hidden Gardens, I had to pick it up. So this is their version of this, and this same. So Fleur's Father Figure is the other one that made the list. Love this scent profile. Hence, it made me want to get some more juice on it. So, Fleur Father Figure. All right, so now we're going to get more into some more of my dupe houses that I wanted to highlight some of my favorites from them. So first things first, let's start off with, since we just left off with the duo, I got 5 other duos that I pulled. This is by no means everything that I loved, everything that I liked from the Dupes brand this year. You know, I tried a lot from the brand, but I just limited to myself to 5 in this this particular group. I just did a top, I think it was 10 or so that I did for their Black Friday of ones that's been in my collection for a while. So you can go back and check out that video for some of my other top favorites, but some of those is in here. But my 5 that I picked, one of them is actually a duo original. So this is not duping anything. This is their own creation, and that is Lady in Pink. So Lady in Pink is the one, I'll just tell you notes. It is raspberry, pink peony, pink pepper, mandarin, orange, violets, carnation, pink Turkish rose, heliotrope, white musk, Madagascar vanilla, and steamed milk. What you need to know about this one, that this, if you love the floral, if you love the floral fruity profile, you're going to love this. This to me is like femininity at its best. That's the best way I can describe this one. The way they have the lady on here dressed, like she's in this dress with it flowing behind her, and it looks very whimsical and feminine and pretty. That's the vibes that this fragrance gives you. It's like femininity at its best. It's your floral, fruity, beautiful scent. They did an amazing job on this. All the Duo brands fragrances, especially these ones that I'm going to tell you today about, are ones that last forever and a day. Like their longevity is amazing. Their projection is amazing. So that is Lady in Pink, is that one. The other one, this one had to be on this list because this is the first duo that I got a backup of. And that is Hey Sweetie. So Hey Sweetie is absolutely gorgeous. This one is a dupe. This one is Dupe in Perfumes de Marley Oriana scent. So it is your sweet. It is powdery. It is got orange blossom. It has marshmallow in it. It has raspberry in it. And orange. Like it has the citruses. Yes. Has your bergamot, has the citruses, has the raspberry, has the marshmallow. It has all those creamy vibes. That smells absolutely gorgeous. Then it has whipped cream in the base with some ambrette to give a little slight warmth in the base. But this has a trail that it leaves behind you that is gorgeous. This will get you compliments. Like every time I wear this, I get compliments all the time. But Hey Sweetie smells amazing. Another one that was very complimentary this year that I absolutely enjoyed very much is Duo Therapy. This is your one that is duping your Musk Therapy by Initio Perfumes. Yes, it has all the musk in here, and this is my comfort scent. Like if you're trying to be comforted, it has a freshness about it as well. That's very like you putting on a nice cashmere sweater. It's the best way I can describe this one. Think of receiving a warm hug. That's what this Duo Therapy is giving me. It has the musk. It has musk, white musk, black currant, bergamot, mandarin orange, white sandalwood, magnolia, and hedion. Say all that to say, has the little florals in it, but it's definitely your musk scent. But this is a comfort scent. Like this is a scent when you gonna be in tight quarters with people, like on a train or plane, a cab, anything like that, when you know you're going to be traveling, like if you're doing a road trip, things like that you just want to feel calm and relaxed and, comforted or whatever. Duo Therapy. It is gorgeous. I fell in love with this one as well, so it made the list. Another one that super surprised me was this one here, Honey Drizzled Clementines. So Honey Drizzled Clementines was that one that has, of course, citrus, and it has the honey element in there. This one is duping the Beyonce Say Nor scent. Smells gorgeous. This is also one that has Jasmine Sambac in it. I told you about the Jasmine Absolute earlier, but I absolutely love Jasmine Sambac as well. And yeah, it's in here and it smells gorgeous. So you got that nice citrusy honey element, but then they put the floral element from my favorite floral in here. It smells so good. And then it has a little warmth in the base from the amber. It's just a beautiful, gorgeous scent. So that is Honey Drizzled Clementine. And the last one from the Duo brand that I'm sharing in this video from my top 25 that I wore for this year is Be in Love. The juice on this is so dark, but Be in Love is this one. This one is also duping. This is duping Killian's Love Don't Be Shy. So that one has neroli, bergamot, pink pepper, coriander, marshmallow, orange blossom, jasmine, honeysuckle, rose, iris, sugar, vanilla, caramel, musk, civet, and lavender. What you're mostly getting in here is the orange blossom, the sweetness from the marshmallow, and you're getting some of the florals. So the jasmine, the honeysuckle in here, you're definitely picking up on those, but it's not too heavy on the florals. You're mostly picking up on the sweetness. So the marshmallows, the orange blossom in here, a little bit of the spice from the pink pepper and the coriander, but not much at all. Not much at all. It's mostly the sugar, the caramel, the marshmallow. Those are the main notes in here. So this is definitely more of a gourmand type scent in my opinion. You have to love a nice sweet scent, and that's what this one is giving you. So Be in Love is amazing. If you love that Killian Love Don't Be Shy scent profile, you're gonna love Be in Love. So this next one I have for you is, the next three I have from you are all from Juliana's Perfumes. So Juliana's Perfumes was a brand, like I just talked about, Dupe brand. I found them around summer, fall of last year. Juliana's Perfume was about the fall of last year, 2024. And I've been loving several of their fragrances as well. I have a dedicated playlist for them, so you can check out that playlist if you want to know more about more of their fragrances. But a few of their favorites from this year that I tried. The first one is Drunk on Desire. So Drunk on Desire. This is their original creation. So I'll share the notes with you since this is original creation, so you'll know about this more. Has lemons, mandarin, and orange in the top notes. It has cardamom, violet, and patchouli in the heart notes, and vanilla and musk in the base notes. And what you're mostly picking up in this particular scent is the orange, the violet, which is another, that might be like my second or third favorite floral. You got the powderiness and the smoothness and the creaminess of the violet, and your vanilla. If I was to pick three of the top notes to me that really stands out in here, that will be it. It will be the orange, it will be the violet, and it will be the vanilla. Of course, all the other ones are playing their parts. The cardamom and all the other ones are playing their part. But to me, that is the three notes that stand out in here to me the most. And they smell so good. Like when it says Drunk on Desire, this is another scent that, like I was talking about that extra dose earlier, like you don't want to put it down. That is this one. Like you will want to keep wearing this and wearing this and wearing this. You not want to put it down. So Drunk on Desire is gorgeous. So the next one from Juliana's Perfume is another original creation from them. And this is White Wedding Vanilla Edition. So I'm going to share this notes with you as well. It has milk and bread in the top notes, heart of Tahitian vanilla, tuberose, mahonio, which is a favorite note of mine, jasmine and incense, and base note of vanilla, musk, tonka bean, and cocoa. When you smell this, you're mostly getting that milkiness, that creaminess. You're getting definitely the tuberose, the mahonio, and the jasmine. And the combination of all those is amazing. Amazing. It has the tonka bean also. All of those are like giving you that creaminess. All those scents, the mahonio, the tuberose, the tonka bean, the milk, the bread, all of those are giving you the creaminess. So it's got that milky creaminess. It has the sweetness, sweet creaminess. The vanilla, I mean, and the cacao in here is just giving it a nice depth in the base. But then it also still has an airiness about it because of the musk. They did an amazing job with this. This smells good. If you love that Blanche Bit profile, you love like that, what is that scent? The Bianca Lattes like scent profile. If you love all those scent profiles, you're gonna love this white wedding vanilla edition. Like it's within that same family, and it smells gorgeous. So their version, their original creation that they created here smells gorgeous. And the next one I have from you guys for them is Candied Sunset, another one that's an original creation from them. So Candied Sunset, again, I'm going to share the notes with you, has top notes of raspberry and strawberry, heart of orange essence, and base of caramel and plum. Yes, ma'am. So you got your berries. You got that orange blossom, that nice floral element. Then you have your caramel with some of the plum. Yes, girl. So good. It is so good. Like I said, Candied Sunset, this is your sweet berries. Your sweet berries. With the orange blossom is keeping it just from being too sweet by giving it that floral touch to it. But yes, Candied Sunset, they hit this one out the park. Smells so good. Love it, love it, love it. The last ones I have for you are from Genre Perfumes. So the first two I'm going to go over with you are originals that he created. And the first one is Black Apple. Black Apple smells so good. I'll give you the notes on this since this is his original creation. This has juicy apple, honey vanilla, buttery caramel, dry sandalwood, and white musk. Yes, this is your apple scent done right. This vanilla, this vanilla in here, like I said, honey vanilla with the apple, with the caramel. They made sure they put buttery caramel because this thing is smooth. This is your smooth, sweet, addictive apple. Like this thing lingers and lingers and lingers and smells amazing. Like, he did such a good job on this scent, and I absolutely love it. So that is Black Apple. Highly, highly, highly recommend that, especially for your fall, winter time. Beautiful scent. The other one that was an original creation from him that I fell in love with was Essence. So Essence, and this one has a holographic bottle, so it's kind of hard to see the name, but Essence is one that has mandarin, bergamot, and raspberry in the top notes, jasmine, rose, caramel accord in the heart, base note of saffron, sandalwood, benzoin, vanilla, amber, and white musk. That fruity combination in the top with the citrus, with the berries, mixed with the sweet caramelized jasmine in the middle. Yes, ma'am. Me and my jasmine. Mixed with the saffron. You know, saffron has a nice honey-like kick about it. Like it gives a nice spice to a fragrance. And then it got the creaminess of the sandalwood. Has the benzoin and the vanilla and the amber that just gives it a nice warmth in the end. This is a gorgeous scent that he created. Love this scent. This is Essence. I highly recommend this one as well. And then some of the ones that I end up loving that he did dupes of. First one is Fairy Dust. This is the bigger bottle that I end up getting. Not the biggest bottle he made, but I have another smaller one I gave to my husband because this is a unisex fragrance that he also loved. So if you know anything about the Happy Dust by narcotic fragrance. Fairy Dust to me is one of the best out there of that scent. So he did a great version of the Happy Dust scent in what he called Fairy Dust. This has a smoothness about it. It lingers. This isn't a beast mode scent, but it will last all day. You will smell this all day. It will give you compliments all day. So if you love that Happy Dust profile, you will absolutely love Fairy Dust. Another one that he ended up duping, that he did a great job with, like ones who have this in their collection have compared that to this one, like the OG to this one. And this is that Vanilla Planifolia scent. That's like $600, $700 for the OG. So I have not put my nose on it personally, but I have seen several people who have that fragrance who have compared it to this fragrance, and they said it is a spot on dupe. Like they even had people smell both sides and no one could pinpoint which was the difference. Now that is what this La Vanille is. This is so good. So if you are wanting another better version or a cheaper option, not that this is cheap by no means, because this is not a cheap fragrance. This fragrance smells amazing. I love this scent. So if you're looking for that Vanilla Planifolia inspiration done right, that gets a lot of compliments and everyone loves, who have put their nose on it, that is what La Vanille is. It is amazing. This is gorgeous. This in that Fairy Dust is one of his top sellers for a reason. They are so good. And I have two more, and the next one is Golden Amber. Golden Amber is your one that is inspired by Clive Christian's Blonde Amber. It has your amber, woodsy, warm, spicy, sweet scent about it. It smells gorgeous. Absolutely love this one as well. Let me tell you about this one, because it has a lot of things going on in it. It has rum, olibanum, bitter orange, cardamom, pink pepper, ginger, bergamot, grapefruit, dried fruits, white tobacco, sandalwood, tuberose, saffron, osmanthus, jasmine, orris, tonka bean, myrrh, vanilla, lattanum, patchouli, musk, cedar, and vetiver. It has a whole lot going on in it, but what I can tell you that this is a nice, smooth, creamy, sweet, has a little spiciness about it, warm scent. It is gorgeous. This thing will linger and linger and linger and smell amazing. It has a lot going on in it, but it's not doing too much, is what I can say about this one. And this other one that I have to share with you, the last one, this one is duping a scent that was discontinued by the original brand. So this was Mugler's Angel Ice Star that they discontinued. Genre Perfumes decided to dupe it. They're inspired by a version of it, and it is gorgeous. It smells absolutely amazing. This is your sweet coconut scent, but this one has pineapple, coconut, vanilla, praline, and patchouli. And when I say the compliments that this will give you is ongoing, and this thing is a powerhouse as far as the longevity of it. Like, I wore this one time for like 16 or so hours, and from the time I put it on to the time I washed it off, I still was smelling it. Other people were still smelling it. I would still get compliments on it. Why did Mugler discontinue this fragrance? I have no idea, but I'm glad Genre decided to redo it, because this is amazing. So this is Snow Angel. Highly recommend this one as well. Absolutely love it. So these were my top 25 fragrances that I tried in this year 2025. Tell me what you think of my picks down below in the comments, and tell me what will be some of the ones that you would have put on your list for this past year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.